going on, everybody? It's Garrett here, live from ICAST. I'm sitting here with AJ McWhorter. You may know him as the Hobie Tournament Director, but we're going to actually have him here to talk about some Hobie Eyewear. How you doing today, AJ?
Garrett, I'm doing good, buddy. I'm happy to be here. It's been a whirlwind of a week, as always, here down in Orlando at ICAST. You don't realize who's here. You turn a corner and you run into a guy. I bumped into you earlier this morning. And I was like, Garrett, what's up, man? And then I get into the booth here, and there's just awesome people here, and I appreciate you having me on today.
Yeah, I'm glad you can make it.
There's been a lot of chatter about Hobie specifically not being at ICAST this year, but Hobie is here representing some of our industry partners. We got some great support from Ram and Scotty over many years, but we also have a brand like Hobie Eyewear that is a licensed brand for Hobie. They've been making incredible sunglasses for a long time, and I appreciate you bringing me on to talk about a little bit of what we have to offer in the Hobie Eyewear lineup that is available online. But actually, check out your local Hobie dealer. There's a lot of Hobie dealers that are bringing in Hobie Eyewear, and I look forward to kind of sharing just a small sample of what they have to offer at an incredible price point.
Yeah, I think I've made some pretty quality stuff. I mean, I just picked up a pair from Music City in Nashville, and I really like them. I've been using them all week long on inshore stuff and out on the water and testing them and making sure they put it through its paces. And I really like the product.
Yeah, they have a wide range of opportunity for whatever your needs for eyewear are. And I think that's what I want to kind of focus on while we talk about it today. What I want to start with is kind of our sport frames. And in a lot of our sport frames, we have a floating edition. And if you look at the glass, these are the Bajas. This is the Hank Cherry edition. So you've got this classic red and black edition that Hank Cherry has just absolutely kind of made his thing, going 2 Bassmaster Classics in a row. Guy's an absolute hammer and one of the best anglers out there, and he's rocking Hobie Eyewear. And our whole brand thing is designed for the quality of a professional, but affordable for everybody. This is a $110 pair of glasses with a lifetime warranty. In the frames are floating, but this is a double XL frame. You got a big noggin, man, and you're having trouble getting fit for glasses, check out Hobie Eyewear. This is a double XL. We've got XL, we've got large, we've got medium, a variety of sizes, but we've also got floating frames, lifetime warranty, like I mentioned, and we've got some incredible lenses. Right here, this is the Sightmaster lens. I'm not sure how it shows up on the camera, but it's designed to brighten things up. This is a kind of a yellowish lens. So your low light, your cloudy days, if you're doing shallow water sight fishing, you want to have a brighter lens. A lot of people use copper for things like that, like a copper or a brown lens. But this even provides more clarity into those situations that we talked about. And we've got this lens in a variety of different frames in our sport collection. So if this particular frame isn't your style, try another one. But the cool thing is we have a lot of different floating frames. You literally could drop this off of your head, off the top of your hat, whatever happens to it, and it's just going to float on the surface of the water. You don't have to have an extra, like floaty, bobber hanging off the back, anything.
Lanyard thing on the back.
Yeah, man.
That thing. We were just talking about that earlier. Like, I was telling them that Hobie makes floating frames that you don't have to have that, and it's just cumbersome. Here, we'll get this shot up close of it so you guys can see. Yeah, you can see the color change there in the light.
So there's a variety of floating frames. They've got some sport styles and some lifestyle styles. One of my favorite frames to wear when I'm doing demos or just out on the water hanging out is a pair called the Coastals. They're wide, but they're flat. So, they kind of have a good look. You can kind of wear them anywhere, but they also float. So if you're out on the water swimming, you jump in, something like that, you forget they're on top of your hat or your head, or you get pushed in, because everyone likes to push somebody in. Sometimes things happen, but you don't have to worry about your glasses. in those situations. One of the other things that I want to talk about too is we have a lot of lifestyle frames. So we don't just have fishing glasses. Hobie is a brand that encompasses sailing and surfing and fishing and kayaking.
Yeah.
So we have glasses for those things too. And you don't need the same type of wrap if you're just going to be out on the water or if you're going to be hanging out with your friends, but you might still appreciate having polarized lenses. All of our lenses are polarized. But this is one of the new frames for us. This is actually what I have. I have 2 pairs of prescription in this. This is called the Cove. It's not a straight, but it's also not a wrap. So it's kind of like a semi-wrap, but we've got some different frames, some different lenses. Been really enjoying the Coves. They fit my odd-shaped head really, really well. And they've been what I wear on the water. My prescription doesn't really allow me to have a good wrap.
Yeah.
So these have been really good for me, and you can get a variety of different.
I think those were the ones that I ended up getting the other day.
The Coves.
Yeah, I really liked them. I think ones that I had for a while were the Huntingtons that had the interchangeable lenses.
Yeah, so
that one was really cool.
I didn't have enough hands to bring some of that stuff over here, but like, if you find yourself changing your lenses a lot,
yeah.
All right, we've got 2 different types of glasses that. One, we have a duo collection that actually snaps on to a blue light frame. So if you spend a lot of time looking at a computer or TV or anything like that, and you need a blue light lens to help take the pressure off your eyes, we have just a clear, well, it's a blue, light lens, but we actually have snap-on covers that are, polarized and whatever tint that you want. So you can pop one on that's like a copper. You can pop one on that's like a blue mirror. So as the light changes throughout the day, you just have a little duo, just pop right on. It's magnet.
Versus having to carry like different types of glasses.
Yeah, 3 different pairs and then your actual glasses. But then, like you said, the Huntingtons, they actually are snap-in. So it's a frame, and you can get all of the different lenses to pop them in as you want. So there's a really versatile lineup with that. And there's also a few different styles that can be kind of considered unisex styles that, just look good on anybody that puts them on. They're a little more stylish. We have very specific women frames as well. I didn't, bring any of those over here, but those have been really popular in the Hobie Eyewear booth this week. And this is kind of another pair that I've been wearing. They're called the Flats. So they're just smaller glasses. They don't, get hot. They don't steam up because they don't just cover your face. But this has been kind of something that you can find a few different models that fit really well for men or female. And they just are a stylish frame with good polarized lens with a lifetime warranty.
So with a lifetime warranty?
They lifetime warranty.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, all of our glasses are between $80 and $120, depending on what coatings, what style frames, all of that. So great price point. Like I said, a lot of great technology built for the pros, affordable for everybody. You can check Hobie Eyewear out online. But you can also try them on at probably your local Hobie dealer. And if they don't have them, let them know that you were there to try them on. And that might help get them over the edge. There's a lot of different glasses out there. There's a lot of good ones. There's brands that have been around for a long time. But, Hobie has also, they were one of the very first polarized lenses out there many years ago. And we're really appreciative of our partnership with iKing. And the efforts that they put in to manufacturing and developing new and different things in a very competitive marketplace, which is eyewear. So,
yeah, it is. It seems like you guys got a good price point too. That's the other part I like about it. It's an affordable frame and lens, and lots of options. I think I saw one that was like a collapsible, foldable pair that can collapse basically into the size of the lens.
Yeah, that's our Imperial collection. They're readers. So fortunately for you and I, we're not to the point where we got to have like a little extra help seeing things. But we all know people, especially in our kayak community, that just are a little bit older and their eyesight's not where it used to be. And there's a lot of things that, tying knots and trying to get, thread hooks and things like that,
Yeah.
where you really have to see small things. And so we've actually had a really good success with that Imperial product. And it folds right up into in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
You can go anywhere with it. When you need to pop them on, you've got that, but you've also got, they're sunglasses too. So
Yeah.
while you're out on the water, it's a polarized reader. We've got it in 3 different,
That's awesome.
powers.
Yeah. Are the lenses like shatter resistant, or do they come with an option that is shatter resistant?
Yeah, they're not shatter resistant. The floating lenses are actually nylon. So
Okay.
that's what helps keep them as far as the buoyancy goes. That
Yeah.
also reduces the little bit of the weight. But there is a coating on the polycarbonate lenses that is designed to help it be a little bit more scratch resistant. But I think that's one of the things on so many pairs of glasses. They are very vulnerable, and sometimes things happen. But that's definitely something that they've got a little bit of help there, but it's not like a proof or a resistance.
I'm not going to be slinging tungstens at it.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. What about like any kind of? You said they have prescription options. How does that work?
Yeah, you need to find you can contact them directly if you needed to. That's what I do for all my prescription stuff, and they get me hooked up. But if they might end up having a place closer to your house where you can try on some frames, know what you want to do, and then work through your local dealer for that through their partners that do prescription sunglasses. For those of you that have to deal with prescription sunglasses, I'm sorry. I know it's frustrating. It's been frustrating for me since they told me I couldn't wear contacts anymore. So I have very sensitive eyes, and I've always had to have prescription sunglasses since then, and it is expensive, especially if you get if you're on like high-end sunglasses.
Yeah.
I used to really enjoy Ray-Ban and Costa, and that's what I have my prescriptions in. And it just was like every year when my prescription changed, it was like, here's another $1,000, because you got to have your mirrored lenses for bright conditions, and then also like my copper for low light.
Yeah.
So you got to have, at minimum, I had to have 2 pairs. And then what I found is a more wrap style doesn't work well for my prescription. And when I was driving, it was giving me a pretty bad headache. So at minimum, I have to have 3 pairs of sunglasses at minimum. And so
that's a lot of sunglasses.
It's a lot. And so when I started looking at Hobie and working with those folks over there, it was a much more affordable opportunity for me, and it allowed me to get even more glasses than that, so I can have my on the water demo pair that floats, and then I can have a pair that I really enjoy driving in, and things like that. So when you get a pair of sunglasses that starts out affordable and isn't like priced super premium, but you still get premium components with it, it allows you to have more and enjoy your time out in the sun at a little bit more affordable rate.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a cool opportunity. Well, we appreciate you coming on and getting to talk about some Hobie Eyewear. What do you got coming up next? You got the event coming up, right?
Yeah, we got the Hobie BOS. It's the Torquedo New River event out of Beckley, West Virginia.
Yeah.
We traditionally love to go to the river in the summer. That's, rivers and creeks is where I grew into loving fishing and had the desire to become a kayak fisherman. Was walking and fishing not only the creeks of central Kentucky where I grew up. I'm sure we've shared some similar waters and didn't even know it, but my favorite place that I've ever been to in my entire life, and this is no joke, is the waters of West Virginia and Virginia New River. It's not the first time Hobie's taken a tournament to New River. We did a satellite event our very first year when we did single day tournaments. So it was really cool that community wanted to bring us back, and I'm looking forward to showcasing one of the most amazing river systems that I've ever been on, an incredibly designed for kayak fishing place with just beautiful mountains surrounding it and incredible smallmouth opportunities. So you got about another week and a day or so to get signed up. The tournament will be at the end of the month. And then also have tournaments ready to go for the Mississippi River out of La Crosse, Wisconsin. That's going to be in mid-August. So that's always a great fishery. Bass just had their kayak tournament up there. They caught a ton of fish and some nice ones.
Yeah, and I saw a lot of frogfish being caught.
Yeah,
super excited.
Yeah, frogfish just all the time out there, and then there were some really big smallmouth caught too.
Yeah,
that's a cool thing about that fishery is you've got vegetation and frog fishing and largemouth, but you've also got opportunity at some old northern smallmouth up there in that stretch of river.
That's really cool. Well, AJ, thanks for coming out, man. Hope you enjoy the rest of your ICAST, and it sounds like you're going to be a busy man.
Absolutely. Hey, I'm repping down. I fly back to Knoxville first thing in the morning, so I've got a few more hours, a few more meetings, but thanks for allowing me the opportunity to share Hobie Eyewear and catch up with you guys. Appreciate you all and everything that you all do to give folks a voice and share a little bit about what's going on at ICAST with everybody at home.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
You got it, buddy.